Greetings, family. Greetings and salutations. Hope you're having a great day. Liam Neeson is racist. And I'm not surprised by that. The 66-year-old actor gave an interview where he was basically explaining how he reacted to a friend of his getting raped. I'm going to assume this friend is a white female. And the odd thing about this particular situation is if this friend of yours, your close friend, your loved one, got raped, and your first question is, what was the race of the person who raped you? And your first reaction when you find out that the person is black is not only to call the police and get a possible sketch laid out, person of interest. No, your first reaction is to get a gun or a posh or a stick or a baton, because different reports claim it's different weapons. One report said he had a gun. One interview, said that he had a stick. Another one said he had a kosh, C-O-S-H. I don't know what the fuck a kosh even is. Probably some Irish word. I don't know what area he lived at this particular time, but he mentioned like a pub. So maybe it was somewhere in Ireland. I don't know. But he mentioned that after the friend of his got raped, he felt powerless. He said in the interview, he said it's a primal rage in you to get revenge. God forbid a loved one of yours gets raped. So you mean to tell me your primal rage before you go out and needlessly kill an innocent person is to look for any black dude, any nigger or dude, and you get a stick or weapon going in front of a drunk Irish pub, hoping that a drunk black dude will come out and be like, hey, white boy, what you doing around these parts? And that gives you a reason to claim self-defense with some hand-to-hand combat shit. But this is nothing new. This happens a lot. I'm not surprised that him being a racist, I'm not surprised he even was bold enough to admit it. Remember, Mel Gibson had a whole video of himself just yelling racial epithets. He told his ex-wife, I hope you get raped by a pack of niggers. And he still is working to this very day. He directed one other movie. I forgot what movie Mel Gibson just directed. So Liam Neeson is out there promoting this new movie called Cold Pursuit. But let's go deeper into this. These dudes always think this way. These older white cats, kind of muscular. They kind of look up in age. And they really feeling themselves, and they hear in the news of all this black on black crime and these statistics, and it builds up something in them. Like with George Zimmerman, for example. On a telephone, what did George Zimmerman say before he approached Trayvon Martin? He said, oh man, these guys always get away with it. Even with the 911 operator saying, bruh, the cops are already on their way. Just stay back. Don't pursue this man. Oh no, I'm going to go do it, bruh. I can't let this one slide. So it was already in his mind that he wanted something to go down that night. Liam Neeson ain't no different. I'm sorry that it has to be this way. We got to have a negative conversation before we have a positive conversation about race. So I wouldn't be surprised, and I really do think this. I don't shape my opinions to get views. I really do think that the majority of the police department thinks this way. All these avenging police who go out there looking for somebody to put a case on, looking to get somebody convicted, looking to plant evidence. Somebody's going to pay for that one person who couldn't get justice. And Liam Neeson ain't no different. I'm sorry it's got to be this way. I'm sorry somebody like me has to talk this way. But unfortunately, we have to have a brutally honest discussion about race and crime and race perception before people's views on black men get better. And I'm looking at this situation where this man is basically like, yeah, I want to just wholesale go out and find somebody black to take my anger out on. And the sad thing about it is he's going to go on to film more movies. The discussion is going to get swept under the rug, and tomorrow there'll be a whole nother new news feed. Some other news is going to be buzzing and trending, something to do with Kim Kardashian or whatever. But if you was to go deeper and ask this man, what is it about that particular situation that gave you that mindset, how you were raised? Was it a matter of you watching TV, watching all these different news reports? I bet you it's an amalgam of all that shit combined that gave him this mindset. People don't, you're not really raised thinking that all black men are violent. It's a sensationalized case where you have a, unfortunately a lady may be raped by somebody and it just happened to be a black gentleman or whatever you want to call it. But I wouldn't be surprised if the person who raped her wasn't even black. I've heard these stories, Rosewood and all these different lynchings. That's how those lynchings actually started off, by these people, these vigilantes going out there looking for revenge or looking for justice for these imaginary guys, imaginary black men that don't even exist. Anyway, guys, I'm out. Peace. I just had to get that off my mind. I'm going to make outside spray paint some more. Big old week ahead of me, man. Anyway, I look forward to reading you guys' comments in the section below. Holla back.